Hey gang, Mr. Spencer here. I've been having a lot of questions about how to do this investigate creating position versus time graphs. So I wanted to just go through this really fast. Now, we've spent some time going over how to set up motion maps, and you guys have done a wonderful job. You know that we've talked about how we take this information here and how we go over here and create a motion map out of this. So that's the first thing you're going to do. All right, just what we've done before. If we know that at time equals 0, the very first bag was dropped at the position of 0 meters, then we are going to put a dot right here. Now, second bag represents where we were at 1 second. And that is going to be at the position of 2 meters. So we are going to put a dot right there. And then we have 2 seconds at the 4 meter position, and then 3 seconds at the 6 meter position, and so on. Okay, I'll draw my little arrows right there. You guys know how to do that. Now, here's the next thing, and this is where I want you to think back to what you've done in your math classes. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to make what's called a position versus time graph. And it shows the exact same information just in a different way. And when you've done this in your math classes, okay, this is just your t-chart, right? Okay, so here, this is our independent variable, so that's going to be along the x-axis. And position, this is going to be along the y-axis, or our horizontal axis. So we're just going to go right over here and do the same thing, right? Okay, so let's see. Our first one is 0 seconds and at a position of 0. So that's just a dot right there. And then our next one, 1 second, 2 meters. So let's see, I'm going to go over here. 1 second, go up there, 2 meters. 2 seconds, 4 meters, so 2. So here, and then we've got at 3 seconds, we're going to be up to 6 meters, 4 seconds, 8 meters, and then last of all, 5 seconds, which is going to be at 10 meters. So we've got our information there, okay, our position versus time graph created from the same information that we used to make our motion map. So that's all you need to do, gang. And there's a few of these. I think there's like 7 total. But the idea is the same. Just take your data table, make your motion map, and then use that data table to make your position versus time graph. Hope that helps.